The Nidecker thruster absolutely rips. I've been riding this board for 2 years now and I am in love with it. And Nidecker just sent me the 2024 thruster. I have it right here in my hands. This board is gorgeous and I think anybody could rip this board from the resorts to the backcountry to anywhere because I've literally done it. And it's also a unisex board. Any chicks out there that want to rip?
You can't say chicks like that.
Well, I'm a dude. It's a unisex board, so literally anybody can rip this board.
There you go.
So all the clips in this video are going to be from the 2022 thruster, that's the one I've been riding, and once again I just got the 2024. From what I can see from shape and everything is all the same, just the design is different, and this design is so clean. I love the snake in the middle. The solid black with orange accents are going to pop in the snow, especially when I throw an orange evolution sticker right here on the front like I did with this guy over here. And the simple look to it honestly makes it even better for a unisex board. You know, it's not popping one color or the other, just kind of black and gray, and it looks good. So what makes the thruster so good? I'm about to tell you. I'm gonna read these specs to you and you're gonna be mind blown at how this board excels in everything. And I wrote it everywhere, and when I read the specs again, I was like, dude, it's on point. They rated this board perfectly. So first things first, this is a camber snowboard, meaning the contact points are here, and it's raised. It is a directional board, meaning you have a clear nose and you have a clear tail. But when it comes to switch riding, this board got a rank of 7 out of 10. And I can tell you, I've taken this board switch off at jumps, I've carved it switch, I've jumped into powder switch. This thing can ride switch. And that's one reason why I love it so much, because I ride a ton of switch, whether it's in the park or on runs. I'm always popping 180s or just naturally riding my board the best I can, which involves some switch riding. So the tail allows you to do that. 7 out of 10, it's pretty good for switch. Now the flex in the board is an 8 out of 10, and it says precise 8 out of 10. I think it's pretty accurate. I like boards pretty stiff, and that's the nice thing about this guy is it's stiff. So if you are riding big mountain with it, you're gonna want it to be stiff, to fight back on those steep runs, everything like that. You don't want to be on a 40-degree pitch with a noodle. Like, you're gonna be terrified. You want a board that's stiff. It also allows you to have a good pop, a good ollie. The stiffness is also gonna help your carving, so don't be afraid of a stiff snowboard. A lot of people think they need to have a softer board because they can press it really easy. But that takes away from a lot of your control by having a soft board. So the 8 in the stiffness is a good thing. So when it comes to floatability, how does it float in powder? They gave it a 9 out of 10. I'd agree. I absolutely never sink on this board, which is so nice because having a board in deep powder that keeps sinking is so frustrating. And the reason why it floats so well is because of this side kick right here, which means the board is flat here in the middle, but it kicks up on the sides. It's like a spoon. You literally like scoop snow and like eat it. It's spoon shaped. The reason for that is it helps kick any of the powder, the debris, anything you're riding over, it helps kick it out of your path, keeping you on top, which is super nice. The carvability is a 9 out of 10. I've absolutely ripped carbs on this. I agree, 9 out of 10. And the speed stability is a 9 out of 10. Once again, it's a stiff board. It's gonna help you rip those turns and you're gonna be very stable on this board going very fast. It's so nice. Now, when it comes to riding level, it says advanced. It's all advanced, is fully cooked over. If you're an advanced rider, and that's probably why I like this board so much, because I am an advanced rider, it does everything I want it to do and it's responsive. It's so nice. If you're an intermediate rider, this is going to be the board that gets you to advance. I promise you that. Get on this board. If you're a beginner, like the reason why it's saying not a beginner board is because it's a directional board. Beginners tend to be going both directions when they're learning. You know, they're following leafing, things like that. So if you're a beginner, you know, learn how to ride on a traditional twin snowboard, and then when you hit that intermediate level, grab yourself the direction. Now, what kind of terrain should you be riding this in? Obviously powder. It's almost cranked up all the way for powder. Resort riding. The reason why they have resort riding fully kicked up is because when you ride a resort, you're riding everything. You might be riding upper bowls at Breckenridge, or you might be going into the train park. You're like, why not, like, the park's here, let's just ride through it. Or you're gonna be ripping turns on a groomer or riding trees. Or it could be a surprise powder day, and that's why it's fully cranked up for the resort, because this board will do everything for you. You can rip the park, you can rip the big mountain, you can rip the trees, you can rip the groomers. That's why this is a resort board. It just means like it's the flagship resort board for Nidecker. You can rip anything with it. And it hits park in the medium level because it's not a true park board, but it's not gonna hold you back really if you go in the park. You can absolutely rip it. I've had insane park days on the thruster. Now, I've been popping up the size charts things and all that stuff during this video, but I am actually blown away with this sticker and how much information it gives to you guys if you're looking to get a thruster. And I'm gonna have this board linked in the description if you do want to grab one. Nidecker did send me this board, but they did not pay for this video. It's not a sponsored video. They just sent me a deck, just like they sent me that one over there, and I fell in love with this board. So I'm so thankful to Nidecker for sending me another one. This is a 151, that's what I ride. Absolutely gorgeous. If you guys do use my link in the description to decide to buy one of these boards, don't forget to grab an Evolution sticker to slap right in front of it. It looks really good right there. As well as any of the other merch, guys, is linked down below. If you do snag any of it, just make sure you tag me on my Instagram, and I will be following back one person a week that's snagging the merch and tagging me. We also do shout outs in our vlog style videos. Lastly, I want to say, if I left anything out on the tech of this board, or you know anything more about the thruster, please share that down below in the comments, as well as drop a comment on what other board you'd like me to review. It's kind of something new we're doing to the channel, some board and tech review. So let me know how I did, and as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. It's daily on this channel. We do stuff like this. Dang!